Okay, so today we're going to talk about journaling, and this is not our first time that we've talked about it, but I want to give you 5 sort of tips to journaling. Okay, so number 1, you're going to want to think about the method. How are you going to journal? When we think about journaling, a lot of people may say, oh, it's like pen to paper in an actual journal. And that is not the only way that you can journal, people. There are so many ways. So yes, you can go maybe a traditional route and write it down and have a journal that is a dedicated space for your thoughts, your feelings, whatever, and however you choose to use journaling. You also could think about the notes tab in your phone. Some people like to do voice recording, so they don't like to write it out, but they like to speak it out. You can also do video recordings, anything that allows you can type it. So these are just some methods. So think about, what do I feel most comfortable, or how do I feel most comfortable with journaling? Number 2, you want to think about the purpose. Why do you want to journal? Is it a reminder? So affirmations. Is it to help with self-esteem? Is it a place to release your thoughts, your feelings, emotions, to help you think more clearly about things? Is it a part of your mental health? Is it a part of your self-care? So really think about the why. Next, you want to think about your schedule. So number 3 is schedule, people, because if we don't think about and identify, how am I going to do this? Then it's very likely you're going to be like, dang, it's been 6 months and I ain't journaled. So the more consistent you do it, or the more consistently you journal, I'm going to say as a guest, you're more likely to see some benefits. So how often do you want to schedule your journaling? It does not have to be every day, but what helps you to stay accountable? Is it that you want to do it once a week? Is it every 2 weeks? Is it monthly? So just figure out what works for you. Figure out a starting space, a starting place. Do not overwhelm yourself and say, I'm journaling every single day, because the moment you don't do that, it's going to feel like failure and it's hard to jump back in the game. Start off with something that's consistent. I'm going to try to do this once a week. When am I going to do it? Where am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? How am I going to remember to keep myself consistent? And then you want to be able to monitor, since I've been doing this, how have I been feeling? Number 4, release your expectations. This is not a space to judge yourself. This is not a space to think this one thing is going to fix all of your problems. This is not a space to feel like it has to be perfect and that there can't be any grammatical errors and it has to be written just perfectly, or whatever you all do. Don't do that. Don't do it. This is a moment to extend grace to self, And then finally, you're going to assess. Okay, I've been doing this. This was my purpose. This is what I was hoping to get out of it. Has it helped? Have I seen changes? Do I notice improvements in my mood? Am I managing my mental health better? Do I feel more grateful? Am I more in control of my emotions, or do I understand patterns and triggers and things like that? And you want to ask yourself, number 5, is journaling enough? It most certainly could be. Are there other things that you need? And maybe this is a space to think about what that may look like. And when I'm saying is journaling enough, that could be, do I need therapy? Do I need to add other wellness activities? Do I need to try yoga? Do I need to focus on nutrition? What am I still feeling? And what can help me address those feelings, the challenges, or whatever it is that's causing you distress? Okay, let me know if you think this is helpful. What I think I'm going to do, and I need some accountability, but I'm going to show you all some different types of prompts that you can use for journaling. I don't know how to create a series, but that's what it's going to be called, like our journaling series. So we'll create some prompts that can help you. And remember, you get to choose the method that works best for you. All right, let me know what y'all think.